Hello everyone and welcome in Math Everywhere again. I want to talk today about linear equations. From the name linear, that means x power 1. It doesn't have any other power on it. We don't have x power 2 there. It's just x power 1. So linear equations. There are linear equations with one variable. There are linear equations with two variables, x and y. There are linear equations with three variables, x, y, and z. Let's focus now about linear equations with two variables, y and x. So there are three forms of that equation. I will start with the form y equal mx plus b. So we call it slope intercept form. It's called y equal x mx plus b. B here is the y-intercept, where the line intersects y-axis, not x-axis. And the slope here is m. It's rise over run, how many units I moved up or down, and how many units I moved right or left. So I will just give you a fast example, 3x minus 2. So here the y-intercept is negative 2. So the line intersects y-axis in negative 2. And the slope here is a 3, that I can write it as a 3 over 1. So the rise is a 3, the run is 1. Now how to graph it? If this is y-axis and this is x-axis, I will start with the y-intercept. I always start with b, which is the y-intercept. So negative 2, 1, 2. Put it here on the y-axis. And here the slope is a 3, which is 3 over 1. So the slope here is a 3, which is 3 over 1. So rise is 3, run is 1. So I will move 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. Some students count the first point. Don't count it, just start from here. 1, 2, 3, then 1 unit right, because the run is positive. So the last point is here and graph it. That's all about slope intercept form. It might be more complicated, for example like that. Negative y equals 2 over 7 x minus 1. Just ask yourself before you start graphing, before you start doing anything, what form is that? Is it slope intercept form? Does it look like y equal mx plus b? Actually it looks like, but there is one thing different here. There is negative sign before y. That means there's a number here, but it's hidden. We don't do that. We don't write the number 1 before y because it means 1y. So there is 1 before the number y. So here it's negative 1y. It should be y. So y must be isolated. Y must be alone. That means the number before it must be 1. The coefficient must be 1. So here it's negative 1. What should I do? I have to divide the whole equation by negative 1. Why? To make it positive 1. So here I will divide by negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. Negative divided by negative is positive. So it will be positive y equals 2 over 7, which is positive, divided by negative 1. By the way, make your life easy. Anything in the world, if you divide it by 1, the answer will be the same as a number. Like for example 100 divided by 1, it will be 100. Any number, if you divide it by 1, it will stay the same. But here if you divide it by negative 1, it will stay the same, but the sign will change. So here 2 over 7 will be negative 2 over 7x. Negative 1 divided by negative 1, positive 1. So this is mx plus b. So the slope is negative 2 over 7 and the y-intercept is 1. How to graph it? First, I will start with the y-intercept, which is 1. So I will go to the y-axis. Where is 1 here? So this is the first point. Now, I will move 2 units down because negative 2 is negative. So I have to go down. So 1, 2 down and 7 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And I will match between them and the line will look like that.